I think for me there's a number of gaps. So there's gaps in connections, gaps in infrastructure, and gaps in just basic respect. I think that you were talking about. So in terms of gaps in respect, we can see that from there was a report released by Safe to Create last year, which is a great organisation in Ireland, and that report was called the Amplify report. And what that discussed was the experiences of kind of minority communities in arts industries. And for ethnic minorities, there was some statistics that were a little bit worrying. There was 40% reported that they had experienced direct racial discrimination while being in their art form, and 54% said that they felt like because of the colour of their skin or because of their ethnicity, they missed out on opportunities or people perceived them negatively. So I think there's a huge gap there, and I think in terms of respect and respect for knowledge that you've built, from scratch really, because as you said, we haven't had those people to kind of guide us, and people are having to make their own way, like all of you in the in the room, So yeah, those would be some of the things. I think in terms of infrastructure, again, we haven't had that social capital to build, so we're building it now, and that's going to take time. And I understand why a lot of artists will get really frustrated with that, because they're ready to go to that next level. They're ready to be touring the world. They're ready to have huge shows in Ireland, but they're not getting the, I suppose, backing here in Ireland. So I think that's in terms of infrastructure. And then just, I can talk about connections in a little while, but there's huge gaps between the black community and institutions that can support them, like the Arts Council, where I'm working at the moment. So we can talk about that in a while.